Hi, this video is about async, await, and it's such a simple program that I'm going to present that I haven't even bothered to display anything on the screen. But at least there aren't any ads or anything in this, and it's an actual example you could potentially use. So here's how I might retrieve some JSON from a remote server. And I might create my view model just like this. And the format I usually use is using a closure to return the users. And I'm not doing anything special with the error here or anything. And I use session.dataTask, and you have task.resume here. So it's a bit confusing how this works. And my closure is hit here and it's optional, and the decoded users then go back to the view controller. But in truth, what I really hate about the way I happen to do this is the view model cannot be let. It can't be a constant here. And that's because the closure needs to be set. And it's really annoying because usually you set up your constant in the initializer like here and you can make it a constant. But in this case, you're not able to because you're setting up the closure. So what does this do exactly? Well, in my case, it just sets up a red screen and it downloads these users and just prints to the console. So let's see it doing that. Nothing interesting. Of course, you could here display it in some sort of view or label or whatever you wanted to do. And just so you can see on the video, I'm setting this up programmatically in the scene. So you can also get this code from the repo, but I hope there's nothing too scary about this. So using async await, I've got the same scene delegate, I've got the same users model, which I guess I should also show for the video, which is encodable. But here my view controller, I'm able to set up the view model as a constant, and here I'm using async. So you await the view model retrieving users. And again, I'm just printing out the users to the screen. So we go to the view model, and here we have this async function, which is retrieving the users from the URL. And as Apple would say, it's much easier to read. So you await the session data which is coming from the URL, you decode it, and this is in fact the same code basically that I had in the other version of the program, and we just return the decoded users. So it's kind of just waiting for things and marking individual functions as async. Of course, there's some tries here, and it gives an opportunity to use all the error handling and to use throws. So kind of, the structure of your code might change if you're using async await. And there is the printout of the users, just to prove that this does work. So both versions of this code are in the repo, and it's worth taking a look, but I think the amount of work you'll have to do to refactor could be quite a lot if you're not using things like throws in your current code base. But to create a new app that's using async await, why not? So that video is about syncing with async await. Nobody watches to the end anyway. Like and subscribe. Bye.